Erev Shabbos, everyone. The prophet Yirmiyahu is best known as the Navi who warned of the impending destruction of the first Beis Hamikdash, and then remains afterwards, post the Churban, as the author of Megillas Eicha. Yirmiyahu's job was incredibly challenging, for even as he continued to call upon the people to do tshuva to prevent the Churban, there were many other Nevi'ei Sheker, false prophets, who were arguing just the opposite. It's not true. The Churban's not going to come. They claimed Yirmiyahu was a false prophet. Yirmiyahu was subject to tremendous torment, ridicule, and even physical assault as a result of his prophecies. We can understand then the important message that's delivered to Yirmiyahu in his very first prophecy. In this week's Haftorah, the first of what's referred to as the Tlasa, the Paranusa, the three prophecies of destruction that we read during the 3 weeks, Hashem already begins giving Yirmiyahu the chizik, the strengthening that he's going to need throughout his job. He tells him in the very first parak, B'terem etzercha mi beten yedaticha. Before I even created you in the stomach of your mother, says Hashem, I knew who you were. U'b'terem teitzei mirechem hikdashticha. Even before you left the womb, I had already sanctified you. Navi legoyim netaticha. I've created you. Your destiny was to be a prophet for the nations of the world. Hashem is reassuring Yirmiyahu that even before he begins his mission, he should never doubt that he's the right man for the job. After all, says Hashem, this is your destiny. Quite literally, Yirmiyahu, you were made for this. The knowledge that this is his mission, the mission he was created for, knowing that Hashem wanted him to be present at this moment, at this time, must have given Yirmiyahu a lot of emotional support as he encountered challenge after challenge. Rav Shamshon Flar Hirsch had a son whose name was Rav Mendel Hirsch, and Rav Mendel wrote a commentary on the Haftorahs. And in this commentary, he draws a parallel between Hashem's first message to Yirmiyahu, the one we just mentioned, and an earlier prophecy that was given to Yeshayahu Hanavi. In the 49th chapter of Yeshayahu, the prophet says, Hashem mi beten kra'ani. It's almost the same exact words. Hashem, from the womb, from my mother's stomach, he called out to me. Mimei mi hiskir shemi. From the womb of my mother, he said my name. Vayomerli, and he told me, Avdi ata Yisrael, you are my servant, Yisrael. Asher b'chayes parika, through you, I'll be glorified. Many commentaries write that these verses refer to Yeshayahu Hanavi. That just like Yirmiyahu, Yeshayahu was destined to be a Navi as well. However, Rav Mendel Hirsch writes that these verses are actually referring to Bnei Yisrael, to the Jewish people as a whole. In fact, later on in the same Nevuah, Yeshayahu says, Vani amarti larik yagati. I'm going to say about myself that I've worked hard for nothing. Latov vehevel kochi kilisi. I've depleted my strength for nothingness, for no reason. Ach mishpati es Hashem upulasi es Elokai. But indeed, my judgment, my sentence is with Hashem, my work is with Him. It's a confusing prophecy. Who's saying these words? However, according to Rav Hirsch, it makes perfect sense. We as Hashem's nation, and certainly as individuals, feel sometimes at a loss to fulfill our God-given mission. We feel our efforts to connect with Hashem personally in a meaningful way are sometimes for naught. We try our best to find meaning in our lives, and at times we're at a loss. And it's at these times when we're reminded that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has selected us as individuals and as a nation to be His ambassadors to the world. It's at those times that we need to remember Hashem mi beten karani. Hashem has prepared us for this moment, the moment that He placed us on this earth. As we begin the 3 weeks, a time during which we recognize the distance that we have from Hashem as a result of the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash, it's also a time to remind ourselves of just how close we can be if only we remember just how much He believes in us.